覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Worldbreaker Q's Reviews. I am your host, Worldbreaker Q, and today we are looking at a Transformers Roundup. I've got about 3 Autobots, well, 2 Autobots, I don't know what this is, and a Maximal. Some of these are older, some of these are more new. Silverbolt's probably the oldest one here. Let's take a look at Silverbolt first. He's the last Beast Wars Transformer that I have. And yeah, he's a good looking figure. I do very much so like this guy, except for the hands in the back. It's pretty obvious. Mouth opens and closes. Nice paint deco. We're still missing the Transmetals. I hope eventually we get the Transmetals Transformers. That would really make my day to finish up that lineup. Then we have Gears. Almost finished with my 86 Transformers, at least the ones I remember more hardcore and care to collect. So almost there on those guys as well. Gears looks pretty good. I like how the chest piece clocks into the back. It's got a little bit at the top. Then we have Partywagon. I was holding off for a while on this guy because I was not paying a class leader price for a Transformer that's about the Voyager size. So very happy to get this guy. He's got the turtles. He's a gimmicky figure. Maybe one of these days I get the Knight Rider vehicle too, because I do like Knight Rider. And I don't have the Ecto 1, but I have the Back to the Future one. So these are kind of fun to have. So do like this vehicle. And last but not least, we have Swoop, the last member of the Dinobots. And I'm very happy to have him in my collection. He looks good, very similar to the one we had with the combiner. One of these days I'll do like a full shot with all the combiners versus the leader class figures. And yeah, I like Swoop. He's one of my favorite Dinobots, and definitely he came out to look just like one of my favorite Dinobots. So I'm gonna get these guys all transformed in their robot modes. They look good. Swoop is probably my favorite of the robot modes. Then probably this guy, then him, and then little Gears. So, yeah. And here we have all these guys transformed. Let's start with Gears, the smallest guy here. He looks good. I like the paint they use. It's just a little hard to see. Let's move the light over here a little bit. Stop the camera from shaking. And I like the silver on him. Blue, red are his colors. Backpack's a bit big, but it's kind of what you expect. I feel like when you have them this small, they should come with a little bit more accessories, because he does not come with much else besides this. I do like how this opens up, and he has like a little chest piece there from the show. But yeah, he's a fun little guy. Can't really say too much else about him. He's compact. He looks accurate, and that's about it for Gears. Partywagon, on the other hand. He's a big guy, and he does have multiple accessories hidden inside. So as I open this door up here, you can see I can switch him to other turtles. There's the Partywagon, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Leonardo, and Donnie's staff. There's spots for a lot of the weapons in here. Close that back down and smush it in. It's not the best, but then he has a spot for nunchucks on both sides. But I did not find a location to store these swords, so that was weird. Maybe he's supposed to hold them, or his size. So I guess we'll just put these in his hand. He's Raphael right now, although I'm sure the swords will look better. Maybe I'll keep this guy in a Leonardo mode, just because I got a lot of Raphaels, but to be honest with you, the size are so small, it doesn't look that good. So I think I'm going to switch him to Leonardo, even though Raphael's my favorite. It just will look better. Oh, and this feature right here is just chef's kiss. Just move that around, and you pick either no turtles or whatever turtle you want to showcase. So I thought that was a nice touch. And you can actually put this piece here on the chest, but that kind of ruins the look of the shell. So that's why I purposely don't. This guy's a big chunky boy. Not the best looking Transformer in robot mode, but I mean, it's a van, a big block. So kind of expected that. Next up, we have Silverbolt, which I'm very happy to finally review. He's a great guy. I have the Hawk and Tigertron combination that never could transform. I should have took it back to Big Bad because it had a malfunction. This guy was all good from day one, A1. I was able to transfer him and get him into this mode. So he's just, you can't really beat this guy. From beast mode to robot mode, he really shines. And I like the paint they use on his weapons, and they can slot right back on in if you wanted to. If you want to keep them on his wings the whole time, you can do that. See, and nothing looks out of place, or you can leave it like this. Personally, since he doesn't have any weapons, I think it's better off just to kind of keep them in his hand. That's just my thoughts. So he's going on the Beast Wars shelf. Then last but not least, we have Swoop, the one that I was looking forward to most to getting, because Swoop is one of my favorite Dinobots. And look at him looking great. He's got these big old like weapons that you can shoot missiles off. Well, you can't see that really well, so let's raise my camera up a bit. There you go. You could take these off and use them like missiles, and use this as a gun if you want to. I like the gold paint they used on there. And his wings look good. You can even unfold the wings if you really want to keep them out. I don't know why you would want to do that, but it's a thing you can do, as our friend says. Or if you want, you can make the style even wider out. So you've got multiple options. You have the space and you want his wings out, you can do that. If you don't like that at all, just fold them back up, and then you save a lot more space and don't have to worry about stuff like that. So Swoop's good. His articulation's really good as well. He has some nice ratchets. So they did a good job with that. Can this guy stand on one leg? Almost. He has his own sword, and he comes with Grimlock's sword as well. I don't know what I did about Grimlock's sword, so I apologize about that, but it's probably somewhere near Grimlock. But yeah, if I had to rate these guys, Swoop is going to get a 9.5 out of 10. He's great. The only thing that it's a little bit loose sometimes is the chest. Other than that, he's a great figure, and he's going to get a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Gears is just a tiny guy. Backpack aside, and I'm not sure what else they could have done, except for I had more accessories just to kind of give the value there. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Partywagon, fun figure. If it wasn't for the price I got this guy at, I would not have bought him. Paying $20 for a leader figure, which should not have been a leader figure, is nice. So outside of the price, if I had to be fair for how much he was in a leader class price, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. But if I was factoring out what I paid for him, 8. But he's definitely not the best, not the best. And last but not least, Silverbolt. I'm not sure much else I would have asked for. He's just great, flat out. I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10 as well. So those are my thoughts. Until next time, peace and chicken grease.